Hello everyone, my name is Wenjie Chen. Here I want to introduce how to use JavaScript to control the YouTube player. So today my topic is YouTube JavaScript Player API. The API is provided from YouTube. There are many functions you can use and control by you coding. So my topic here is YouTube JavaScript Play API, and I want to set a specific segmentation of the video. That means I want to start maybe the 3rd second to the 10th second. It's like today there's a wonderful video. You want to share in the base part of the video with your friends. You don't need to play the video all, and you can set a time to the specific base part of the video, and your friend will see only that part on your maybe on your blogger or other website. So next I will this first part I will introduce some function about the YouTube JavaScript API, and I only grab some function I used because I write the simple code to control YouTube. And the second part is the demonstration. I will demonstrate my code and show you the final of my works. So let's to the first slide. The first slide is the overview. Here is the JavaScript. Right here, JavaScript API allows users to control the YouTube video plays via JavaScript. That means you can use the JavaScript as a tool to control your YouTube player. Here is the function play. You can play, pause. You can pause the video, seek to a certain time of video. That's the function I used in my simple code. You can set a time you want to go, and set the end time you want to end, and set the volume, and mute the player and other useful functions. That's all the functions you can use, and there are other functions you can serve on the internet like this. And you open the browser and you go to Google and type YouTube JavaScript API. And the first link. Here are many functions that you can use, and every function there are many description of the many functions, so it's useful. So let's go back to my PowerPoint. So next, the requirements you must have the Flash Player 8 or higher installed version. We all know YouTube player is a Flash based, so Flash is necessary. And the second page must have the function which is named on YouTube Player Ready. This function is quite important. If you want to load your video on your browser, this function is necessary. If you do not have this function, your video will not show on your HTML page. So I will introduce this function later. Let's get started. There are two players. One is the Chromeless player, another is embedded player. I prefer use embedded player because the video ID Does anybody know the video? I think everyone knows the video ID. Video ID is like this. We open the YouTube and choose one, and here is the video ID. Here is a video ID. So you just put this to here, and the link will take you to that video website. So the enabled JS API equals 1. That means use the JavaScript to control the YouTube player. Embedding the YouTube player using SWF objects, and this is also the part of the JavaScript code you must have. You can put your video ID here, and we highly recommend you to use this because it can detect you can detect your Flash player version, so it's more safe, I think, and this function is more flexible for you to adjust your screen resolution of this video. It's like this. The resolution of this video is wide is 425, and the height is 356, and enable JavaScript API and set a player API ID to the YT player. Here is like this, and then you can declare another function, another parameter here to do you want to do. So SW object is useful and nice to use. Getting a player reference. Once the player is ready, it will call on YouTube player ready. I told the function before. I think it's here. As I mean, you must have this function in your YouTube code. If you put this function to your code, and you set the player to the YT player, and your video will be loaded on your browser and show on your HTML page. So it's necessary getting a player back controls and player settings. Here's has 3 functions I will use in my simple code. The first is the play video, and second is the pause video, and the third is a player seek to. You can put you want to seek to the seconds here. You can put a 3 or 5 any time to here, and allow the player to seek ahead, and you can put true, and the player will seek to a specific time in the video. Seek to a specific time you set. So if I want to share the best part of the video, I want to start maybe 3 and end 10. I must add this function to my code. The playback status. The players get the current time. That means you can catch the current time of the playing video. You can, and you want to catch the time so that you can control video, because you should know where the play is played, and then the computer and the player will return the elapsed time in seconds since the video started playing. So the current time is very, very important for you if you want to control your YouTube player. You need to know what is the current time is. And